Hello, and welcome to SHSA TV. My name is Darby Sovin, and I'm the Research and Development Manager for SHSA. We're on location today at W.P. Bates School, who have been gracious enough to allow us to film here today for this month's episode. We have an exciting episode for you regarding cold and flu prevention in the workplace. I will be speaking with some fourth-year U of S nursing students who are going to be educating us about the science behind colds and flus, as well as the importance of prevention. They'll be giving us some basic training surrounding immunizations, proper hand washing techniques, cough etiquette, sick etiquette, the importance of a clean workspace, as well as the basic science behind germs themselves. I'll be heading over to speak to the students now about these important topics. Why don't you join me? I'd like to welcome Jean. She's a fourth-year nursing student from the U of S, and she's going to be talking with us today about three separate topics regarding cold and flu and prevention. The first one we're going to be talking about is germs. If you can tell us a little bit more about what are germs, the science behind them, and what people should know.
Sure, absolutely. Germs are little microscopic organisms which live everywhere. They're on your body, they're in your body, they're on your cell phone, they're on your table. They're everywhere. We just can't see them without a microscope. And there are some germs out there which will make us sick. There are some germs which don't make us sick. It's the ones that make us sick that we're going to want to look out for. And some different ways that you can get these germs are through touching. There's a lot of handshaking, stuff like that, touching your telephone. You can get it through eating. Foods and water aren't always clean, so you can sometimes get your germs that way. You can get them from your pets. Petting them, they might scratch you or bite you. They might not look sick, but they can give you germs. And so germs are going to get into your body through your nose when you're breathing, through your mouth, also through breathing, or when you're eating. They can get in through little cuts in your skin. And so we just want to be careful that way. And a good resource for germs is the website germsmart.ca, and you'll find a lot of helpful information there.
Great, that sounds good. Good information to know. So that kind of would lead us into hand washing. And I don't think very many people know actually the proper techniques to wash your hands. Could you maybe go over the importance and how to do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Hand washing is absolutely important in preventing the spread of germs. You can prevent the spread of almost every germ by simply washing your hands. What a lot of people don't realize is that there is a good technique for washing your hands, and I'll just demonstrate that here. You're going to want to scrub your hands for about 20 seconds at least. And to do this, you just sing happy birthday about twice. And so I'll just demonstrate here quickly. So you'll turn on your water, get some soap in your hand, start by washing the palms of your hands, wash those together. Then you'll wash the backs of your hands, like that. And wash your thumbs, get the areas of your thumbs there. And then you'll wash between your fingers. Make sure you get the webbing nice and clean. You'll wash your knuckles and under your nails on both hands. And then scrub your fingertips a little. And then rinse all of that soap off, making sure you get in all your webbing of your fingers. Grab your paper towel, dry your hands, and the rubbing of the paper towel is actually going to help get rid of more of those germs.
Okay.
Turn off the tap, if it's not an automatic tap, with the paper towel. Open the bathroom door with the same paper towel.
Okay.
Throw it out, and then your hands are clean.
Wow. So you were saying that singing happy birthday, the whole song, twice? That
2
should
times.
be about the time?
Yep.
Okay, that's good to know. Now, we were also talking before about keeping your workspace clean. When you are sick or other people are sick, what are some things that we should be aware of in our actual personal workspaces?
Like we talked about, germs are everywhere. They're on your body and they're on different surfaces. If you're working in an office, you're going to find the germs on your telephone, on your keyboard, your pens, your pencils, absolutely everywhere. So part of keeping your workspace clean is going to be try to avoid sharing your workspace with others. Like I said, everybody has germs. We want to prevent the spread of germs that way. If you can wipe down your workspace, if you have wipes, wipe down your phone, your keyboard, keep your area clean. We will be talking about coughing and spreading germs that way. Try to limit your contact with people who are coughing. Don't cough on somebody else's stuff.
Right.
And just keep your workspace tidy. You don't know who may have been borrowing your phone or your keyboard.
That's very true.
In addition to that, just keep your hands washed and try to keep your area clean.
Great. Those are some really, really great points and things for us to be aware of. All right. Well, thank you, Jean. I really do appreciate all of this important information that you've passed on to us. And next, we are going to talk to Kaylee. And now I'd like to welcome Kaylee. She is also a fourth-year nursing student at the U of S. And the first topic we're going to look at is immunization. If you don't mind describing to everybody the difference between a cold and a flu, since it's actually the flu shot that we go out and get this time of year.
Right. So the cold, lots of times it's just the common sore throat, stuffy nose, the cough. With the flu, your symptoms are a much more fast onset, and you'll experience high fever, weakness, aches and pains all over your body. And it can be a lot more serious than just the common cold.
Okay. And so what does the flu shot cover for us? Is it just one strain of flu, or how does that usually work?
Yeah, so every season, research is done and different flu strains are looked at, and the most common one, or the one that is most prevailing or common to the community, immunization or vaccine is produced to help protect everyone.
So as far as the different strains then, is it just going to be ones that are anything that's out this year, or is it based on flus that we've had last year? How do they base that?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a combination. So they look at what's most common, what have the trends over the few years have been, and from that information, they're able to create a vaccination to help to protect the population.
Great. And so the flu shot every year then is needed?
Yes, we definitely encourage the flu shot every year. When you get immunized, say getting the flu shot, it's an injection that people get, and it protects you, creating resistance against influenza, which essentially is the flu.
Okay.
And so everybody has an immune system, and your immune system is your defense system in your body. It helps protect you against harmful bacteria or germs. And so by getting immunized, you're essentially helping your immune system to protect you against influenza.
Great. So it sounds like it's very important.
Yes, we definitely encourage it.
For sure. Now, one other topic I really wanted to get onto is cough etiquette. We know that when people have colds or flus, sometimes a cough comes along with it.
Yeah.
What are kind of the do's and don'ts of when you have a cough?
Right. So because germs are spread through sneezing, coughing, you know, those droplets, those particles getting released into the air, as well as touching everything, we don't advise you to cough, sneeze in your hands, just because lots of times you're not accessible to some kind of hand sanitizer or a sink right away to wash. So the best way, and what we tell people, is into the elbow, into a tissue, and then you can throw it away right away, or, you know, last case scenario, sneeze into the ground, and so at least it's kind of deflected somehow.
Okay. Would you be able to give us a demonstration of just how those droplets are spread if we say don't cover our coughs?
Yes, I would love to show you. Right. So just using a spray bottle. So when you sneeze, the speed at which you sneeze can go up to 160 kilometers an hour and can spray up to about 30 feet. So close proximity, nobody is really safe from a germ. So a demonstration.
Wow, so it does spread quite a bit. It can go pretty far.
It does, yeah, and it and because it's in the air, other people can breathe it in through the nose or mouth, or it can fall on somebody's skin, and through that you can, become infected.
So that covering up coughing or sneezing is really important then.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay. The last thing I wanted to touch on today is just general sick etiquette. What are the do's and don'ts when you are sick? Do you go into work? Do you stay home? What do you
Right.
recommend?
Stay home. Staying home is probably the best for yourself and for other people, to protect them from getting sick as well. And it's important. Rest is so essential to helping your body recover and to get better. So having a fever, we kind of recommend after your fever is gone, staying home for 24 hours at least until you go back in. And just because work and wherever you work, usually with a lot of people. So just kind of, I guess, looking after yourself first before you go back out into the community. So
Great. Those are some really great tips.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much,
You're
Kaylee. I
welcome.
appreciate all of the information that you've shared with us today.
You're welcome.
Thanks everyone for joining us today, and a special thanks to Kaylee and Jean from the U of S College of Nursing. If you have any further questions, please contact us at info@servicehospitality.com or visit our website at www.servicehospitality.com. Thanks once again, and stay tuned for next month's episode.